Hello and welcome to Paws for Thought here on HMTV6. I'm Raychel Harvey-Jones, and joining me from the Humane Society is Kirk Livers. Thank you for being here, Kirk.
Thank you for having us.
You know, this is a special month because it's National Volunteering Month. I'm pretty excited about this month. It originally started off as just a week, but now it encompasses an entire month. So I thought we'd start the show today by talking to some of the volunteers that help out at the Humane Society of Washington County. So take a little listen. First of all, we'll hear from Marie Wampler and then Mariah Scott. Take a listen.
Well, I have been in the volunteer and rescue work for 53 years. I've been connected with the shelter here since the early 1960s when I came to Hagerstown, and I have been ever since. I have been everything through the shelter: board member, cruelty officer, worked in the shelter, everything. And then when I left the inside of the shelter, we just started with the food bank, and it's been 10 years.
Marie tells me about the work the food bank carries out.
Well, on Wednesdays, the first Wednesday of every month, we give out food to those who are eligible to help maintain their pets. And then we pick up during the week from different places. On Friday mornings, every Friday mornings, we pick up at PetSmart. We start at 6 o'clock. We pick up the food, we come out here, we sort it, and we give on Friday mornings to rescues. We give local rescues. We have about 6 rescues that come in that we give them their food to help them take care of their animals.
I asked Marie why volunteering is important.
It gives you a sense of accomplishing something. You've helped somebody. You know, you've helped people who really need the help and who appreciate it.
Work in animal care. So come in the morning and clean up the kennels, run the animals out, do the little things, get their places set up, bring them in, all that fun stuff. I really love the animals. Secondly, needed something to try to occupy some time. And I thought volunteering and working here would be a great thing to sort of give back and have fun too. Well, you got to give back. A lot of it, you know, some people have the time, give back. And that's really a big thing about it. You feel good about yourself and you're helping somebody or something else. People where you live, you need to know what's going on around there. And volunteering is a way to get involved with the community and with a cause. And it's, again, giving back. It's always good.
Perfect. Well, there's a society like the Humane Society has over 300 volunteers, and how, you couldn't do without them.
They are essential to our staff. We couldn't do half the things we do without our volunteers. So.
Now, of course, we haven't introduced you to the other very attractive person on set today, and I'm not talking about Kirk, I'm talking about Iris, who honestly couldn't be more disinterested in us if she tried.
She's very bored with us, isn't she? Iris is about 3 years old. She came to us as a owner surrender who found her, and they kept her for a couple weeks, it seems like, so then she technically was an owner surrender. So she came to us about a month ago, and she has an awesome face. If you look at our website, her photo just looks like she has the biggest little attitude in the world, and she's just full of attitude. So.
From the moment I walked in, she definitely gave me a little bit of catitude, if you know what I mean.
Oh,
but she does
catitude.
We'll show you some close-up photos of her. She is very, very beautiful. If you've never taken an animal home from the Humane Society, then it's very simple, very easy. It really is. You fill in a form, and within several days, if you're approved by your landlord, etc., you can take an animal home. It's super easy. Let's take a look at the details for Iris on the screen with her catitude. We like that, Kirk.
Oh, we absolutely do.
We should patent that. Catitude, definitely. There's the details. Don't forget, you can check out the Humane Society's website. Head to Pet Tango if you're looking perhaps for a kitten, if you're looking for a dog. Don't forget, of course, we'll also have our canine edition of Paws for Thought. Take a look at those details, and as Iris leaves another gorgeous feline, we'll head into the HMTV6 studio. Well, Iris has left, and she's been replaced by a sterling young man.
Oh, that was a good segue.
I thought so. Thank you,
yes.
Kirk. We love having you on the show, Kirk, because you like my jokes.
Absolutely.
Sterling, he's a big boy. He reminds me of, well, I think how Garfield will look in a few years' time. Yeah.
Yep.
Tell me a little bit about Sterling.
Sterling is a big boy. He's about 3 years old, so he is past his feisty little kitten stage. Beautiful markings, though. I'm very fond of orange tabbies myself, so he's got cute little white paws and just very, very calm, very, very lovable, great lap cat. Make a great cat for any family.
You can see he's a lap cat. When we took him out of one cage and put him into this one, he was like, no, pet me, pet me. Don't forget, you can head to the website for the Humane Society, head to Pet Tango. Perhaps you're looking for a younger cat. Perhaps, you know, you want to take a closer look at Sterling or Iris that we featured earlier. Also, follow you guys on Facebook because you do so many events.
Oh, absolutely. One a month normally, especially in the summer months.
I know. I don't know how you guys do it.
It's pretty crazy.
You know how I do think you do it? It's all those great volunteers.
Oh, absolutely.
It is.
Absolutely.
And of course, it's National Volunteer Month. And earlier this week, we were lucky enough to get some interviews with just some of the volunteers. Of course, not all of them, because there's over 300 at the Humane Society. This young lady has only been with the Humane Society just several weeks and is so thrilled to be giving back to the community. Take a listen.
I love animals. I know a lot of people who are involved in rescue, and I just want to help them, basically. I just want to make them feel comfortable until they get adopted, and I pretty much want to just do whatever I can. So I'm happy, and every time I walk in here, I feel good. It just makes me feel good to be able to help and to just be here and, like I said, be able to help the animals, be able to help anyone who works here just with whatever they need, basically. I think it brings people together to volunteer and to help the community. It makes the community better. And like I said, it ultimately helps the animals that are here, which I love. I think that's great. I usually do a little walkthrough every time I'm here and say hi to all of them and see who's been adopted out before I actually get back here behind the desk and help out or whatever. But yeah, it's great. I think everyone should do it. I think it just, like I said, I think it just brings, I don't know, it's a really good feeling to be able to volunteer. So.
Well, that's good to know. We've seen throughout the show people who've volunteered since the 60s and some people who've just been there a few days. Kirk, tell us about your vaccination clinics that are upcoming. We're running out of time, as always, here on Paws For Thought, but very briefly, tell us about your next clinic.
Sure. Our first one is April 20th at Boonesboro Middle School. It's a great opportunity to get your cats and dogs vaccinated. $7 for rabies, $15 for microchip. You can't beat that. You're never going to find that cost at a vet anywhere else. So head on out, absolutely.
Yeah, no, that's great. Don't forget, check out the website. Lots of information on there. Let's put up the details for this sterling young man. It was such a good joke I had to do it a second time. Kirk, thanks, as always.
Thanks for having us.
Humane Society, thanks for watching.